Our next story is from Indonesia. This afternoon, it was hit by a powerful earthquake, one that has inflicted heavy damage and has left behind a trail of destruction. What was the epicenter? The Cianjur town in West Java, a province in western Indonesia. How strong were the tremors? According to data from the US Geological Survey, it was a 5.6 magnitude earthquake. It struck at a depth of 10 kilometers, but the tremors were felt as far as 100 kilometers away. The damages are huge. More than 56 people have died. At least 700 have been injured. Most of the injuries are bone fractures sustained from being trapped under debris. Videos circulating on the internet show buildings shaking during the quake. Reports say a host of them couldn't stand the tremors. They've now been reduced to rubble as rescuers try to evacuate people. Another video from Jakarta shows employees at a corporate office climbing downstairs to take cover. Reports say most buildings in the capital had to be evacuated immediately, although there are no reports of damage. Visuals from another site in Jakarta show people waiting outside their office, desperately going through their mobile phones and checking up on friends and family. Let's now listen into a few reactions.
I was working as normal doing reports in the office. Usually we can feel the building moving when someone walks in the building. But just now, it was so strong, as if someone had pushed me.
Now to a question that is on all our minds. Have earthquakes become more common? I say this because in recent days, tremors have been reported in different parts of the world. This has left many wondering if there's something unusual about the seismic activity this year. Also, whether a big earthquake is about to hit us. Look at the data on your screen. On November 17th, a 5.6 magnitude quake was felt near Pecos, Texas. On November 18th, a 4.9 magnitude quake was felt near Anchorage, Alaska. On November 19th, a 5.5 magnitude quake was felt near Shrewsbury, South Africa. And today, tremors hit Indonesia. This begs the question, have tremors become more frequent? A short answer is no. You see, these earthquakes are nothing extraordinary. According to the National Earthquake Information Center, more than 20,000 quakes are felt around the world each year. That's approximately 55 per day. A temporary increase or decrease in seismicity is part of the normal earthquake fluctuation rates. Plus, on an average, there are about 15 large earthquakes every year with a magnitude greater than 7. So has it been the same this year? Not really. In the first 10 months of 2022, only 7 such earthquakes have been recorded. So the frequency of these disasters is within the normal range. So what explains the noise around earthquakes, the growing claims of unusual seismic activity? Well, it's because we've become more efficient in predicting and recording earthquakes. The improvement in communication and increased interest in natural disasters is also a reason. People now get to know about earthquakes more quickly than ever before. And if we speak of Indonesia specifically, it is a country that is frequently hit by earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis. Why? Because of its location. Look at this video graphic now. Indonesia sits on the ring of fire, an arc of volcanoes and fault lines. It is basically like a horseshoe-shaped area around the edges of the Pacific Ocean. It runs from Australia to the Andes and reports 90% of all earthquakes globally. So every time the Earth's plates grind against each other, it results in the release of pressure through an earthquake. And this makes Indonesia particularly vulnerable to tremors. That said, our thoughts go out to the people of Indonesia, especially to the kin of those who died in these tremors. We hope they gather the strength to recover from their loss. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.